Hey guys, J19 brought to you another video, and today I'm going to discuss Summer Games Fest, what we're expected to see here. I got a list of round one partners. There's plenty more to going to come apparently. Um, yeah, so I was going to do a predictions video later on this week, thinking about who's going to be here, who's going to be showing off what, but we kind of have an understanding now who's going to be there and kind of what could be shown. So I'm going to go over like some of that, all the partners going to be there that I'm really interested in. And I'd love to see what you guys have to say about this. So with that said, let's get right into it. I'm gonna switch gears here and go to on the screen here, and we're gonna click on this because I want to see everybody here. But anyways, we got a lot of crazy stuff going on here. We got, for me, this is my big one. This is me. Capcom, massive. CD Projekt Red, I'm kind of interested in the new Cyberpunk game. I know it's just in pre-production, so this is probably gonna be like The Witcher. Like they got The Witcher 4 or the Witcher remake, whatever you want to call it. I think it's Witcher 4. It's gonna be out first. Um, Other than that, I got PlayStation down here. I got maybe something from Sega. I'm interested. Xbox, of course, but the main one for me is Techland. Dying Light, the Beast. They already talked about it. They got more information and stuff very soon, very shortly. They have play testers and stuff like that. So everything is like really impressive. A lot of the play testers were left like, this is like really amazing stuff I played. Of course, they can't say a whole lot about it, but it feels more dark. It feels more scarier, like what they wanted in Dying Light 2, but you got it in Dying Light 1. But Dying Light 2 is a lot better game. If you plan on playing Dying Light 2 before Dying Light Beast, I highly recommend it now with all the updates and stuff. They're still updating the game till at least another 2 more years. Um, but yeah, that's great. Techland's gonna be there. Dying Light the Beast. I wanted to see more on that games coming out this summer. Other big one for me, Square Enix. You guys know me. I'm a big Square Enix guy. I love Final Fantasy. I dabbled a tiny bit in Kingdom Hearts. I'm not a big fan. I did buy the collection all in one bundle thing. I might get Kingdom Hearts 4 as well. Just add it to my collection. Another thing too, Switch 2. It's gonna be there. I don't know if it's like just partners or they actually gonna show off some more stuff like DK, Donkey Kong, but what was it? Bonanza, whatever you call it. They'll say Bonanza, but it sounds like a banana. That's gonna be there. Super massive games, probably gonna do stuff there. Xbox gonna have a couple of things probably. Um, Other than that, it's a lot here you guys can see, but for me, those are my big ones, right? I'm very, very excited about these things. So, what does that tell me? What could be shown here? Also, if you guys haven't seen it, I do have another thing too. Um, Andy of Biohazard Declassified, he doesn't really say a whole lot, but when he does about Resident Evil, people tend to listen to him because he has more like an insider take. Dust Golem, bless his heart. I know he says some stuff, and once in a while he gets something right, but he's been more wrong than right. So a lot of people are starting to not like his sources, like him as an insider, because he's been more wrong than right. He's been like changing his opinion, changing his mind, and just like don't know what's going on. But he agreed with Andy. So yeah, if Andy says something's coming, I believe him. Uh, Resonance of Evil, JJ and the crew. I love those guys. I watched a lot of their videos. I don't watch like Spy Screen stuff, but shout out to them for the Resident Evil content they put out. Um, I'm getting into Resident Evil more. I do want to play some of the ones I own. Um, but yeah, Resident Evil 9, I expect it to be there. I expect it to be at Summer Games Fest. If not, there is a state of play, I guess, word. We're going around about state of play in June. That's why a lot of insiders say, well, there's nothing planned for May. That's because they're on a hush hush about things are gonna, right? Things are go a little differently for that. For me, Resident Evil 9. I think we can bookmark it there. It's going to be at the Summer Games Fest because they got to have something available for the 2026. That's the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. There's no way Capcom goes the whole year without talking or having anything to help celebrate it. For the 30 years is a lot for a video game, especially franchises. So I expect that. Are we gonna get a title update too for Monster Hunter Wilds? I think it's possible. June is like the summertime, right? The beginning of summertime. If they plan to like releasing the title update in like July or August, I think having like a trailer and having like maybe like a showcase type deal, like down the road, like maybe in July or so, have like a dev diary breaking down all the new stuff, which they already have kind of. We know that Legiacris is coming. We got like new rank 8 monsters, star 8 monsters, tempered. They're coming as well. A whole bunch of updates for that, so they probably can break down and give us some more information on that further as they get further down the road, closer to the title update too. But I don't see why they can't have like a teaser trailer for title update 2. Maybe showing off the guy Chris, showing up who he is, and maybe teasing like they do in other trailers. They love to tease the upcoming title update monsters for fall and then winter, etc., etc. So they'll probably be doing that too. So keep an eye out for that. PlayStation, Death Stranding 2, Ghost of Yotei could be there. They got some gameplay stuff they need to get out. They could do like a state of play just for Ghost of Yotei in like August, maybe early September, right? Get people fired up for that game. Let's see. Do I see Gearbox? I don't see Gearbox anywhere. So does that mean that Gearbox doesn't have any like pre-orders available for Borderlands 4, which I'm really excited for? Maybe there will be here. This is just round 1. But for Square Enix, so let's go back to Square Enix because that's the biggest thing for me. And people's like, dude, Square Enix is always at the event in some form or fashion. To me, it could be anything. It could be just here's another trailer for Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake. Maybe it's just an announcement. PlayStation had an announcement. The Dragon Quest account had an announcement. Everybody had an announcement saying here's the release date, here's the trailer for it, and pre-orders are available. I don't think they're gonna show that again. They might just to rehash a lot more people. But that's not Square Enix like bread and butter, right? I don't think Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is gonna be their big sales thing, sales pitch for the upcoming physical year, or this physical year until April next year. They gotta have something big for a release for next year, right? They gotta have something for people to look forward to next year in 2027. Granted, could it be Kingdom Hearts 4? They gave us screenshots because they felt sorry because they had to cancel the the mobile game. I forget what it's called. I haven't been keeping up, but they canceled the mobile game or whatever it's called. It's supposed to have even more lore leading up to Kingdom Hearts 4. They canceled that, so they gave everybody a bunch of screenshots the next day. It's like real early in the morning, like people just freaking out about it. It looks great. Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. I mean, they could show it off. Maybe give people like a release window where you think where this could be coming out. Dragon Quest 12. I mean, last we knew, they came out. They also talked about, hey, we're still working on it. Hasn't been canceled. So we don't know where that's at in development. Seems like it should be further ahead. There's reports that saying that ever since the that one project, the group of fans of Final Fantasy 9, they got together and recreated like the opening sequence where you Vivi for Final Fantasy 9, like in their own art style. A lot of people loved it. Some hardcore fans wasn't a big fan. So apparently, word is Square Enix saw it and they didn't like the way the other way it looked, the remake. So I guess apparently they're going back to work on it, and it's probably not gonna be out next year. I was hoping maybe they have like a trailer ready for that. At least give us an idea when it's gonna be out. But if that's the case, then Final Fantasy 9 is not gonna be there. So if Kingdom Hearts 4 is iffy, if Dragon Quest 1 and 2 is the only thing they're gonna show, maybe Bravely Default remake for the Switch 2. I mean, they could, but what other thing had they promised to have by this year? By, fall, they'll have more information than what they already shown. I think Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3 has a big shot of being at the Summer Games Fest. I really think they do. I really think that we are gonna get a Summer Games Fest review of Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. I know what you guys are gonna say. It's too early. Like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just came out, but you guys gotta really understand this because it's how Square Enix likes to do their games, right? They like to develop the game. They already announced that they had most of the assets done because of Rebirth and of course Remake with Midgar, structure, right? Because you gotta have Sector 8, whatever, if we fly in, parachute in and stop Shinra, stuff like that. They gotta keep that in. So they got a lot of Midgar built. They just gotta build like dungeons and stuff for you to run around in Midgar, right? For that section. Other than that, it's like most of the world's done. They had to build like maybe 3 or 4 more regions. They give us like underwater and high wind stuff like that. Like they said it's on pace where Rebirth was in their development, Part 3 was as well. So that tells me that Part 3 is on pace to be out either like late 2026 or early 2027. I think it's gonna be early 2027, but I would not be surprised if Square just says, hey, it's coming out next winter and it can launch in December or January. That'd be awesome if they launched it like January 2027. Mwah. Like, things are happening, guys. I even saw Summer Games Fest. Jeff Keighley posted a 10-second reel in the Summer Games Fest little ball they have. Right, you guys see the ball? They have, it looked like a black material. It looked like just a black spear. It didn't have any red inside, but it's like I saw Blitz looking at it as well, and I had to make a comment about it and retweet it and stuff. We got a spear that reminds a lot of Final Fantasy VII players a black materia. You cannot make that. You cannot make that. I think if it's like an hour and a half, 2 hour event, which it normally is, this is big. There's a lot of big names here. Like IOI, that's gonna be there. I think they're gonna show off James Bond. Focus Entertainment's there as well. Epic Games, Steam, Magic the Gathering. Maybe they're gonna talk about the Final Fantasy 7 bits, Final Fantasy bits. You name it. There's a lot of stuff here. I'm super excited. But for me, it's big. You got Capcom, CD Projekt Red, PlayStation, Square Enix, Techland, the big 5 for me, especially like Sega. I like Sega's Nintendo stuff. Great. So yeah, this is looking pretty good. I do expect a few things. If PlayStation does not have a state of play this month, in June, not this month, but in June, if you don't have a state of play, if Jeff Grubb is wrong again, a lot of insiders saying nothing's been planned, except for like September. But Jeff Grubb said, well, from my sources, which was hard to get, he says there's something planned for June. So if there's not a state of play plan, expects a lot of bigger announcements to be here. If not, then they're gonna say some of the bigger announcements for state of play, which I'm fine. I'm cool with, as long as I get something. You guys know I expect Resident Evil 5. Oh, not Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 9. 5 remake be cool. Something from Monster Hunter Wilds for title update 2. Made a teaser for that. Witcher 4. Square Enix, anything. Final Fantasy, anything. Final Fantasy 9. 7 remake part 3. Kingdom Hearts 4. Like Dragon Quest 12. Something to get the fans like talking a little bit. Xbox, I expect their next upcoming games, like, they got Fable they can show off a little bit. You name it, they got a few things. Even like maybe a new Halo content coming. I don't know. PlayStation, Ghost of Yotei, we could see Sorrow's gameplay trailer. Anything's possible. If they don't have a state of play plan, might be a couple of PlayStation announcements here. I would not be shocked. But anyway, this is big news. This is incredible. You guys know me. If you guys know what I'm talking about, like as far as why I'm interested in, I would love to hear what you guys have to say. How hyped you guys are for the Summer Games? Because Jeff Keighley's been hyping up more than normal. I mean, he does hype up his own events, but something tells me this is big. This is huge, especially for me. Like if I got five of my favorite developers slash companies here or more. I mean, this is big for me. This is gonna be fun. I'm definitely gonna be not live streaming. I'm definitely gonna record my reaction. I might do a live stream. We'll see. If I do, it's gonna be on Twitch. I'll give you guys a shout out on Twitter account here. Um, but yeah, I'm super excited about this. Looks great. We're gonna switch gears here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are you guys excited about the Game Awards? Not Game Awards, but Summer Games Fest. I'm excited for the Game Awards as well, but let me know what you guys expect to see at Summer Games Fest. What some of these companies you guys are interested in seeing more from. What kind of games do you guys expect? I want to have a discussion in the comment section. I know it's a little bit longer video. I'm definitely excited. We also got the Days of Play that just started today. It's a big, massive sale on PlayStation stuff like consoles, games, accessories, stuff like that. PlayStation Store, the PlayStation website. PS5s are on sale, like regular PS5 Slim and the all digital are like $50 off, like $50 off, and then the PlayStation 5 Pro is $50 off. They even got like a Black Ops 6 bundle. I know a lot of you guys are not big Call of Duty fans, but hey, it's a free game they threw in. You can get that for $50 less than normal. And I tell you what, like my other video, I'm gonna end it right here on this one more important thing. Sales are now. If you're 50-50 about getting the PlayStation 5, you thought about getting one, or you just waiting for a sale, I would get one if I was you. Don't wait until the price hikes. Don't wait for the you know what to kick off. Because PlayStation said as soon as our supply runs out and we have to ship more out, it's gonna get costly. They might have to raise the rates. So with that said, let me know what you guys think of the PlayStation 5 situation, the Summer Games Fest, and let me know what you guys want to see, what you guys expect, what's your hype level. Me, I'm definitely at a 9.5 out of 10. Or a 10 out of 10. I'm really super hyped about this. If anything gets shown other than maybe Resident Evil 9 and Dying Light the Beast, I'm still happy, right? I still got a couple of things out of the event. I'm just looking forward to see what these people have to offer, because gaming is at an all-time high. Don't listen to Eurogamer, don't listen to IGN or any of those people that say, oh, gaming's dead, gaming's dying, there's no games. Don't listen to those folks. They're just clickbait artists on all that crap. I'm not going to get into that. Anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. My throat's starting to get dry, so I apologize for my coughing a little bit ago. So with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the comment section. I'll have links in the description below for my Twitch, Discord. Feel free to join Discord. We talk more there if you want. Love to build this community. Thank you guys for love and support as always. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one.